The man wore his fingers down and bit off his fingerprints. By doing this repeatedly, he erased all his fingerprints. He did this so he could commit murder without leaving any evidence. Half a year ago, the couple went to the police station to report a crime. However, the woman was humiliated and beaten by the police until she spat up blood. She was then thrown into prison. The man was finally released from prison. When the woman saw him, she was very happy. But when the man saw her pregnant belly, his face was filled with hatred. He didn't even know who the father of the child was. Despite this, his girlfriend still smiled and brought him back home. The couple lived a seemingly happy life for a while, but the man still decided to seek revenge. His first target was the police officer. When the officer returned home and called out for his wife, the man suddenly appeared behind him. He stabbed the officer's neck with a broken piece of a plate. The officer struggled on the ground, but soon he was dead. After receiving a tip-off, the police found a bag in the river. Before they even opened it, a foul smell came out. When they opened the bag, a stream of stench flowed out. Inside was a fetus and the officer's identification. The police quickly went to the man's residence. The floor was sticky with blood. Following the trail of blood, they found the man's wife lying on the ground. The horrifying scene shocked everyone. The second target was the old man. He had just brought hot water to the woman, but he noticed something strange in her expression. He retreated to the kitchen and reached for his gun. The police were still investigating in his home when they received a call from the old man. It turned out that the man had taken the phone while he was cutting open the woman's stomach. The police arrived at the old man's house and found the woman with her stomach cut open. Then they heard water running from the bathroom and discovered that the old man had been scalded to death. The series of murders drew the attention of the police, and traffic police began checking vehicles. Just as the traffic police were about to let a vehicle pass, the regular police arrived and asked to search it again. The man tried to escape but was discovered. He ran wildly and hid in the bushes, but he tripped and fell. The police pulled out their guns and surrounded him. They took him back to the police station and began to torture him. A police officer took a spike and drove it into the man's head. They also covered a table with nails and pressed his head against it, but the man still didn't talk. Since he hadn't left any evidence during the crimes, the police couldn't prove he was the murderer, even though they were sure he was. In their anger, some of them even wanted to shoot him. Meanwhile, the woman was at home watching the news. She saw that the man had been arrested by the police. To avoid suspicion, she burned their photos and then took out a knife, preparing to kill herself. She also called the police.